I've never heard it called an emulsifier before.
No? It's what my parents used to call it.
It seems totally technical.
It is, because it emulsifies things when it's in it. Like if you're making mayonnaise, it's emulsifying the egg into the...
Yeah, but only if it's an oil-water mix.
Yeah.
You know? It's only an emulsifier if it's mixing... If it's emulsifying oil into water, I guess. Otherwise, it's just a mixer, hand mixer.
Yeah. Sure.
I guess.
Would you like me to hold the camera?
It almost seems like... Oh, go for it, yeah. It almost seems like... I don't know, do you want to hold the camera? I mean, this isn't the most interesting bit, is it? It almost seems like somebody who worked with paint might call it an emulsifier.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like if you work with a paint can. You work with paint. When you're mixing the paints, then you put it in the emulsifier.
Yeah.
Seems like something that someone who did an art degree or something would call it.
I never did art in school. I didn't like when they told me what to do.
Construction? Oh, you didn't? No, but very like parents.
Oh, no.
Like, what's the word? Construction or decorating?
I can't remember if my dad said he'd ever gone into decorating or something. They decorated their house a lot.
How many of these am I going to need? I'm going to cover 12 ramekins. No, I'm just going to shell them all. The difference in price between shelled pistachios and non-shelled pistachios is just crazy.
What was the difference?
Crazy.
Crazy. Just crazy.
You know, like, I don't know that, like, how do I say this? So let's have a look. It was 200 grams of shelled pistachios for £7.
Okay.
Or 500 grams of, 200 grams of unshelled pistachios. They've already done this.
Yeah.
For £7. Or 500 grams of unshelled pistachios for £7. So, like,
okay.
Presumably the shells then take up like 500 grams of that equation. Sorry, like 300 grams of that equation.
And the
deshelling. But it's only 200 grams.
I see.
Like, maybe I should weigh them and see how much. Oh my god, the shells weigh. Bing, bing, bing. Do love pistachios.
They are the best nut.
Oh, it's so expensive. I wonder why they're so expensive.
Oh, yeah, you know what's in competition to the best nut though is the Brazilian nut or the macadamia nut.
I'm not much of a fan.
I fucking dig on a macadamia nut.
I think Brazil nut looks like slug.
Yeah.
I think Brazil nuts look like slugs and it freaks me out. Yeah. Not to say I won't eat them.
No, but
Just when I look at it, I get that tryptophobia kind of feeling. I'm like, that doesn't look right. There's too many lines and wrinkles. It's weird. Looks like a slug or a nutsack.
Do you ever have that thing when you went to like people's places at Christmas and they would have a bowl of nuts and you try and crack them open but it just wouldn't work?
I mean, I get what you mean. We used to use a nutcracker. I used to have one in the house. You just use a nutcracker. Or your knuckles. I think my uncle can crack his nuts using his knuckles. Well, like that. You put it in your big in your hand. You just crush it between your... Whatever that is. Yeah.
Palm?
If that's the palm, but like that bit there.
The heel of your hand?
Yeah. That bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, I think I was introduced to a nutcracker very young. Yeah, my grandma always had a nutcracker on the table next to a bowl of nuts. Not even just for Christmas, just always.
Nice.
And then I think we'd get in trouble for cracking nuts and not eating them.
So I don't want to eat them, I just want to play with the thing.
Yeah. Oh, tedious. Is that enough? No, it's not. Come on. Don't be lazy.
How much of a coat are you wanting to put on the top?
A coating, it should cover it, really.
Yeah.
You know? I don't want to be lazy and then make it so that there's just not enough. I would say a good 200 grams of pistachios is... That's a lot, though. You never have too many pistachios. Like the ramekins are only a certain size. So I guess on some level... that many pistachios. Because I can't be bothered to do it.
So
Let's see how quick I can do these.
makes me think of the scene in Willy Wonka.
With the squirrels.
Yeah. Only a what?
I'm joking. You get it though. They're supposed to be geese as well, aren't they? Or are they geese?
It was
It's supposed to be squirrels. And in the movie it's geese, is that right?
I actually
supposed to be
don't know.
geese and
I
the
haven't
movie
read the
squirrels.
book.
Maybe not.
I've only ever seen the 2 cinematic releases. Because I was
Creepy.
I fucking love Gene Wilder, okay?
Oh, right. No, I thought you meant the I love Gene Wilder and Mel Brooks. But I thought you meant the Johnny Depp version.
That was one of my... I really liked it in high school.
Then I just can't stand him in it. You know, CGI did horrible things for the media. No one can just tell a story nowadays without it being in fucking neon colours with the eyes falling off.
We just have to let you know how much of a fucking technological marvel this movie is. Like, why can't it just be a really, really well-written story and script?
Yeah, why does Johnny Depp look like a Build-A-Bear? Probably so they can market the toy.
Yeah.
And also so it's easy to make.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Yeah. Ew. Ew, whimsy.
Whimsy and fun. Who could ever want? I did find it weird how they decided to take a whole, like, side trip down, like... Willy Wonka is like, I'm getting old and we've got to go and rekindle my relationship with my father.
Yeah, I don't think that happens in the book.
You know?
I'm pretty sure in the book, they fly through the ceiling in the great glass elevator and then crash land in the granddad's house and say, we're all going to the factory. And is that the end of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the beginning of Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator?
Was that a thing?
Yeah, it's a whole other book. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. I think there might be another one.
Why did they never capitalize on a sequel?
I don't know, for the same reason that they only made one Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe series when there's like 30 books. And the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is book 3. Yeah. It's like going straight for Lord of the Rings 3. In the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. There's a whole story before that where the wardrobe comes first from this tree, and in the first book they have to walk through this tree arch and they end up in Narnia.
Was it the same people?
No. No, and the magician's nephew is one person, I think. Yeah, the Chronicles of Narnia are so many books. I've only ever seen one of them made. I wonder why The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is the most popular one. Doesn't make much sense.
No. It does make me want to start reading again, specifically just so I can find out what happened. Yeah, crush those nuts.
batter. Maybe that'll work. Ooh. Some very satisfying noises happening right now. Okay. Right.
Nuts.
Put that to the side and get these ramekins out. How many ramekins do I have? That's the question. I'm going to hit my head on both of them. It's the most painful thing in the world is to hit your head on the corner of a cupboard, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate that so much.
There have been so many times where I've just stood up and just slammed my head on the thing and been like, oh, right, this is the concussion that kills me. I'm dead now. Ah!
Worst pain. Right. Oh, get more
Ooh,
ramekins.
excuse me.
Then some flat ones for novelty's sake. All different shapes and sizes. I think there's another one in here. There you are. They always get lost around the house, ramekins.
Say again?
Ramekins always get lost around the house.
Yeah. They're so multi-purpose.
Is there any more in there? I'm sure I have more. I'm sure I had more ramekins.
So sure.
Okay. Let's get to layering up this
Yee.
feces. I shouldn't say stuff like that on camera, should I?
Well, they're saying that it's feces.
Yeah.
No, you could be making yourself liable for something or outing yourself.
Well, it's more like I think YouTube does you in for swearing.
Oh, yeah.
Is it raining? No.
I hope not. I only brought my cardigan with me today.
Yeah. Right, let's start with the biscuit base. The very best place to start. Just going to put a dollop in each one. Ooh, I like those little balls of crushed biscuit. There are some bits in there, but they'll get covered in the mascarpone and it'll just turn into a whole crunchy, delightful experience.
Textures and flavours of which you have never been seen before.
The likes of which has never been seen before.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Right, there you are. I'm definitely going to want more than that, but I'll go around once first. That's a nice dollop. That's probably enough for that, actually. I got these from a Tesco tapas set, these ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How was the tapas?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Oh.
It's a ready meal. It's hard to remember how we did it. It's not enough of a culinary experience for me to remember. But you know what? I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure it tasted just like capitalism. It's like, oh yeah, that's got a level of salt my body can't reject. You know, you eat McDonald's, like, that tastes entirely acceptable to every part of my body.
Yeah. It feels... Ooh.
Oh, I'm definitely not rejecting that on a sensual level. Yeah, that's because it's just sugar and salt. Yeah, that one could do with a bit more. That one's more deep, so that will definitely get more. That one's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
What's that shit? Pat, pat, pat. Tamp, tamp, tamp. This always reminds me of filling up a vaporizer.
A vaporizer?
Yeah, because you've got to tamp down the weed.
Tippy tappy.
Like that. Yes, okay. Moving on to the mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
Let's bring this over. I would like a piping bag to do this.
I was literally just thinking it would be really fun if you had one of those.
Of course, we're hoping gravity will flatten that out. But if not, I'm just going to have to do it with the spoon a bit. Oh no.
Is there enough?
There better be. I always bloody do this. Maybe I should have used both things of mascarpone in one. And not put it in the chocolate.
Yeah.
No, totally enough, I think. Yeah. And these two get a bit of a daddy portion. Oh, the temptation to just lick this off the thing.
Yeah. Too much.
I'll flatten it out a little bit, but the chocolate on the top will do most of the leveling. But we want to make sure there's a nice, what's the word, an even bite going on.
You want to have a cross section.
Yeah.
It's really...
So every bite has a tasty bit of passion fruit. Okay. Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do is heat this up just a little bit so it can be poured. But I don't want to start caramelizing. Let's start it off with 30 seconds. And it just loosens it. Yeah, it's happening. There's a bit more. Oh, yeah, that's good chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Not quite. It'd be great to be able to just pour it.
Yeah.
Just flat, you know?
And then then it just sets. It's good to know that it
Yes.
sets.
That's what we really want. don't want the caramel burn. Sorry.
It's okay.
Has it gone on with something? I need something to stir it with. That'll do. Okay. Wash it spoonie. This is the bit you don't want to run out of.
The showstopper of a topper.
You don't want to end up with unchocolated ones. Uh-oh, that's a big dollop. I'm going to go for these ones first. Oh dear. Okay. Bit more in you, bit more in you. Bit more in you. Bit more in you. Any others looking particularly underwhelmed?
That guy up at the top.
This one.
And this guy down here.
Do you know what I think what's happened as well is the heavier sauce is setting. There's no great need for it to be, what's the word? Too spread. It doesn't have to be.
Like side to side.
No, we
Edge to
want an
edge.
even. I mean, how do I say? It doesn't have to be too clean. That's what I mean. I mean, that's going to be. Yeah, that one's going to have an open face.
It's an eye.
Okay. So wick it to the ends there. Try and cover as much as possible. Wick. Yeah, because it's so heavy, it's, what's the word? Pushing the cream out of the, pushing the cream out to the sides, you know? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't so much as just immediately mix together, rather than just make space for.
Yeah. The more it dries, the harder it is to spread. Oh dear.
Oof.
Moves. It's too wet. Oh, I should have let it set in the fridge before putting the chocolate in. That's the fucking thing.
Ah, pro tip. Next time, let it set a little bit.
There's not enough space in my fridge though.
Oh, that's true.
Kind of although in my head I need twice as much space to do that at the same time, but a bit
Yeah.
messy at the moment. I think they're going to. Yeah.
Get some arty shots of these. Oh, you cannot forget.
I'm just going to sprinkle these on. Am I? What should I do with this? Should I blend it up with the honey, fry it? Okay. No, that's extra. That's extra. It's crazy.
Let the passion fruit be the thing
simple.
that is making this a special.
Yeah. Get some pistachios on the top.
Pistachios will already add a really nice little crunchy texture.
I might just heat some honey up so there's a glaze over the top.
Nice.
Some honey and just some honey, and then pour it over the top of them.
This guy looks like he needs some more on there.
Yeah, definitely. Now there's way too many pistachios.
Yeah.
After all that, yeah. You could really afford to just have a whole
Little layer.
pistachio top on top.
Yeah. Well, you could still do your original thing of having like a whole thing, but do it like you said by heating the honey up and just
Pouring it on top.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to use more honey though, because part of the thing is that there's less. It's not too much of a sugary cake.
Yeah.
You know, most of the sugar's in the biscuit and in the honey that's in the chocolate already, because it's 80% chocolate. And so it kind of becomes quite sweet and quite nice to have the richer, darker, more, what's the word? What's that word? Bitter flavours.
Yes.
Be left alone. And the salt as well from the pistachio.
Oh yeah.
Because they're roasted salted pistachios, so they give it a nice little salted caramel vibe. Let's get this dust around the place because it's quite a pretty addition. Okay.
Yay.
I think the word is voila.
Voila, bon appetit.
Now we have passion fruit and pistachio cheesecakes.
Yeah, you're gonna get a nice.
Yeah, so we use the dry of the pistachio to,
Pat it down.
yeah, and then you get a nice flattened situation. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Tamp it down. Tamp it down.
Tamp it down, get everything nice and even.
Boom, son.
Boom!
Oh man, do you remember I did before? I got some edible flowers.
Oh, they were cute. That was
Okay.
good.
Let's wrap these up then. Makes them look like actual bee pops. Here we go. Available nowhere from anybody. Passion fruit and pistachio cheesecakes available nowhere from anybody. Ever.
Taking orders for never.
After this set for about a half an hour, we'll be ready to eat.
Yum. So simple, so easy.
Nice. Boop. Okay, I think we can quit filming now.
Nice.